Hello everyone. Hi Kishore. Let's wait for 2 minutes and then we'll start. Hi Hamida. Hope I'm audible. Can you please confirm? Okay, great. Looks like people are not interested for IDA configurations, which is very important for an developer. Do you agree with me, guys? Because without interface, data, or communication, SAPs cannot work. He has to either send the data or receive the data, or we have to merge two systems, right? Good evening, Vipsa. Okay, let's start. Let's not wait for much time and then we can continue. Okay, guys. So this is regarding IDOC configuration. Yesterday we saw what is IDOC. Okay, what all the things it holds. What type of IDOCs we have. I have not given you the more of depth knowledge based on ALE and ADI. But what I have told you that how to use this and what is ALE, and we use mostly ALE. EDI is not being used. Like we can use it, but I have not used it. I'll not go into much in details. But I have shared one book with you guys, and which can be viewed. Okay, you can read that book. It's a very good press book actually. If you get not that book, and then you can get a great knowledge from that book. Okay, so just go through that whenever you are getting free time, when you're traveling or when you are going for something. Whenever you get time, just go with that. See, EDI and ALE are very important concept of SAP. Okay, so it is being used even if you don't have a third-party system, even internally SAP to SAP, from one module to another module, you have to send the data. For that, ALE is also used. Like what you did is that you created one material master in your SAP system, okay, but you want to share that with your some finance system or ST system, or you can say some other server of SAP or the landscape. Let's suppose you have your business is there in the four countries, or I'll say four countries also possible, or like we can say four continent also possible. I have seen some businesses, they have business in six continent, okay, and accordingly we had to create that material in all the continents. So we cannot create multiple material numbers, okay, because at the end the company is one, right? At the end they need only one report where, okay, what is the sales of my material and what was the like cost for this material, okay. So we just create the material in one system and we shared it to other systems. So that we called mostly shared master data, or there is one L also that called layer. Okay, so that can be shared with. Okay, high screen resolution is very low. Kindly change it to 720 pixel once, Rama, and let me know if it is not clear to you. Okay. So this is very important topics for any ABAPer or for a functional person to work on that, because they are also in the uh, job that the data has to be shared. Sometimes there is no coding required, but only the configuration that they can just map the things from the SPRO settings, and then it can be triggered to other system also. So that's also possible. Rama, I'm waiting for your input. If you are not able to see it clearly, let me know. Okay, but just change yours. Any other people who is facing the blur issue? I see one from Rama. Okay, then we saw what all the component, what all the things we have in the iDoc. So we have basic types, okay, we have messages, we have segments, we have fields. So all those will be there in the iDocs that we have seen on the screen as well yesterday, right? So we'll be also trying to create one custom, like as in SAP we have everything as a standard, as well as we have in the we can create our custom also, right? Like BAPI, BETI programs, we can create our custom program, we can create custom function module, right? We can create custom smart forms, we can create, or so, based on the requirement we can do that. It is not always recommended that you go and create your custom, but sometimes the business does not work like that, right? So that's the problem. Okay, so we have to go with customization also, so that we can do here in the system. Okay, we'll be creating one iDoc outbound as well as the inbound outbound iDoc. So I told you yesterday what is it outbound, what is inbound. Outbound means like whatever we are sending to external world, or from SAP, from our system to next system. If you're sending some iDoc, that calls outbound. And if you're receiving any information or any item from different system, or different world, then it is like world I'm talking about is application. Okay, it can be Java application, it can be some Python application, it can be some DB application also possible. Okay, so if you're getting the information, that's called inbound actually. Even when we are working on the RFCs and proxies, that also we said inbound proxies means something is coming to SAP system. Okay. Then we saw what is a partner, like why we have partner. So it can be receiver, it can be sender. If you're sending it, then we called it as a sender partner. If you're receiving it, we are called as receiver partner. Okay, and we can configure who is going to receive the data, because it cannot go to everyone, right? It has to go to a particular business, particular company, particular system, which is configured to receive to these iDoc data. Okay, so it can sometime most of the time it is we are doing with the most of what we call with the help of middleware. Okay, so there is some layer actually between your system and the third party system, so that we call it as a middleware. Okay, means something is in between, and there they mostly have they receive this thing and they convert it to the desired format. Okay, let's suppose I send one iDoc. Okay, iDoc is going in the segments, right? We what we send is we send the iDoc number, iDoc type, and then segment and the field, right? So what the middleware can do is they can take only the field and then convert it to XML format. So you might have seen the XML format and JSON format, that they can change it and then can send it to the third party system. Okay, then we have seen the what is the message type. So I gave you the definition for message type also, and what's the difference between message type and basic type. So this is a important question people ask in the interview, that what's the difference between basic type and message type. One more question they mostly ask is one more question which they ask is that uh, how many message type you have worked on, standard message type you have worked on, and did you do any changes on that or not. So if you have done some extension on that MetaMask, okay, or some other thing, then at least go on Google and search for some standard message type. So we have messages for material master, for invoice we have, for vendor master we have something like Kere Mass, okay, and then likewise. So for every process in MM module, I have seen they have standard message types. So if still those things are not able to satisfy the solution, then we go for custom message types. Okay, then we have basic types. So one message type can have multiple basic types. So let's suppose this is holding only the Mara information, this can hold the Marcy table information, this can hold the Marty information. Like this, we can create different kind of basic types. So let's suppose there is one system, we created one message type, okay, in one SAP system. Okay, and then what happens, we created in our main server. Okay, that material mass is created, then what we'll send is we will send that metamask information, like Mara should be created first, Then here we have given some other information like what's a plant and all, but the other system does not need it. What he needs is only the balance for that material. So we can send only the matmas 03. I'm just giving an example, so it can hold some other information. So accordingly, we have basic types available for based on the data table and the things. If you want to see that in the segment, you will get to know the table names like Mara M1. So if I open this segment, okay, let me open that segment in SAP system and share it with you. So sometime with table name itself, they are maintaining in the matmas. So let me show it to you. Then we'll go with the configuration thing. Okay. So just give me a sec. Yes. Okay. So if I go to W31, so this is where we create the segment. Oh, I don't have authorization for this. Okay, I have not checked this, guys. Guys, anyone of you has any server access with you? Because mine is not working and the other one, my license got expired. I'm not able to log into that. Anyone, guys? I do have client, but I cannot show that client server access to you guys. Can you comment on the chat box if someone has the demo server available right now? Then I think we will not be able to move further. I think I need to take this W80 also. We don't have W81. Okay, some T code access rocket is still not there. Guys, I think then we cannot move further. Okay, with this. So I'm not getting any. No. Okay. See, I have my client server, but I cannot show that because it can hold some information which is not good for recording purpose. Okay, then let's meet tomorrow, guys. Sorry for your time, actually. Okay, sorry, guys. Again, so let's meet tomorrow. Okay, then I'll arrange some access. Actually, I tried to speak with one person also. So his license also got expired, and my vendor is not responding to my calls. So I cannot do anything. Okay, fine, guys. Let's meet tomorrow. Thank you.